Good day. Welcome to another episode of the Sean Farrell Podcast. I am Sean Farrell. God is great all the time. All the time, God is great. Jesus Christ died and he rose again. Let's go ahead and get into it. Okay. So, 7 habits that worsen your mental health and what to do instead. Okay. And the first one that I'm going to read is something that I do, okay? Scrolling first thing in the morning. It overstimulates your brain before the day starts, okay? Instead, wait 30 minutes before screens and be present with your morning. Staying inside all day long causes you to be anxious, disconnected, and sluggish. Step outside for air. Even 5 minutes helps, okay? I know for me, if I lay in bed too long, okay, the extreme part of my lower back is going to hurt, okay? The extreme part of my lower back is going to hurt. And then not only that, I'm going to have a headache, okay? I'm going to develop a headache, right? So, yeah. Can't tell you how many times that has happened to me. Having a headache from laying in bed too long, or my lower back hurting from laying in bed all day. One of the two. Okay. Constantly watching the news overloads your brain with too much information. Instead, limit to once a day from a trusted source. And I can tell you, and let me tell you right now, I don't watch the news. Period. Don't watch it. Illusion of multitasking. It feels productive, but drains your focus. Try single tasking one thing at a time. Complaining all the time keeps you stuck in negative thought patterns. Instead, vent intentionally, journal, talk with a friend, talk with a therapist. Eating what's convenient instead of eating healthy. Bad food can impact your mental health negatively. Instead, prep simple, healthy snacks for busy moments. Never moving your body. It leads to low energy. Take a short walk or a daily stretch. Okay, so those are the 7 habits that worsen your mental health. And the ways that you can correct that. No, not that. Okay. So, common thoughts that suicidal people actually have. I don't want to live, but I also don't want to die. If someone an accident or God could do it for me, I would happily accept. I cannot stand the idea of dying while my parents, siblings, children, and pets are alive, attending my funeral. I really hope I can find a reason for me to live for myself, because living for others is a torture. I am unable to envision a life where I am happy or fulfilled. What's the point of living if I can't see a way out? I wonder what went wrong with me so that I'm destined to live a painful life, but others are living normal, happy ones. I hope someone can rescue me, save me from my pain. I know that will never happen, but the least I can do is hope someone will notice how hard I am working to stay alive. People only seem to care when I say I don't want to live, but that makes me feel like such a burden. That's that I'm only living so that I don't make others sad when I die. I am so good at wearing a mask of being fine that I don't think anyone will believe me when I say I'm suicidal. Sadly, I think this mask has become part of me now. The only reason why I am alive is because all the methods of dying are scary. And there's always the chance it could go wrong, leaving me in a comatose state or worse. So here I am, staying alive. So that's the thinking of people who are suicidal. They are just in so much unbearable pain mentally that these are the things that someone who is suicidal thinks. Okay. And let me take it back to the 2012 from hell that I talk about. So that I talk about often on my videos, right? That was the worst time of my life right there. 2012, I had just had a ugly breakup. I had um, I had just left 2 jobs. Okay. Um, and I was in such a dark place that it was hard for me to get through 5 minutes of a day. Okay. Much less an hour. I mean, that's how much of a dark place I was in 2012. Okay. And so, not only that, adding on to the financial issues that I had, um, which only ratcheted up the feeling of wanting to end my life, because I felt like ending my life by suicide would be better than just struggling with getting through the day, financial issues, feeling like you'll never be loved. Um, I just felt suicide was my only way out. Okay. And obviously, I'm still here. Okay. Obviously, I'm still here. But I was in a dark, dreadful place. Dark, dangerous. No, like I talked about this a while ago. The I-55 bridge that connects Memphis and West Memphis. Okay. If you drive across that bridge, the I-55 bridge, that bridge has absolutely no lights on it. That bridge absolutely has no lights on it. The only lights you see on that bridge are the ones of passing vehicles. Okay, those are the only lights that you see on that bridge. And the I-55 bridge is an old structure. Okay, it's an old structure. And going across that bridge at night, it's like you're crossing a bridge out of a horror movie. Okay, the structure is old. There are no lights on that bridge, and it's dark. It's dangerous. Okay, and The only lights on that bridge, like I said, are the only ones of other passing vehicles on that bridge. Okay, that's the only light. And that's the feeling of people who are dealing with suicidal thoughts. Dark, dangerous, no light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, no light at the end of the tunnel. And they see suicide as their only way out. Okay, but hey, there's always hope. Okay, there's always hope. You can always dial. You can always call 988. Okay, you can always call 988. You always call 988. Talk to a trusted friend, a therapist, journal. Okay, and hey, you are loved. You matter. You are not a burden, and you are more than enough. And don't let anybody else ever tell you any differently. Okay? Don't let anybody else ever tell you differently. All right? All right. That's it. And that's all for the Sean Farrell podcast. May God bless you all. Peace out. Out of here. You are loved. You matter. You are more than enough. You are not a burden.